So, hey guys, last week I did a video and it was geared more towards the buyers in this market. We know that it's a very strong seller's market right now. We're starting to see some demographics, some areas, I should say, townhouses, condos, things that don't have the bigger backyards are starting to sit a little bit longer. We're starting to see some price reductions and things like that. Now, does that mean that the market is shifting right now? No. Doesn't mean that it's shifting right now. It means that as people continue to get more comfortable with the situation and everything that's going on in the world, that more people will begin to start listing their houses. We have seen an influx in listings with the inventory starting to increase, but the demand and the buyers still heavily outweigh the sellers. What does this mean for you if you are a seller? So if you've been on the fence about selling, right now is your prime time to sell. The market's the highest that it's been in a very long time. While you might not be getting 20 or 30 offers, there are still, 5 to 10 offers on properties within the first 72 hours. First 72 hours is usually the largest impact. You have the most people inquiring because there are so many people out there that are looking for homes that have lost, previous bids, and they want to find something, so they're jumping on stuff as soon as it hits the market. So if you've been considering selling your home or thinking about, is this the right time? The answer is yes. It is definitely still a great time to sell your home. Now, what you don't want to do is miss the market. You don't want to sit and continue and think, hey, it's going to keep going up and up and up. Then you're going to have more sellers putting their houses back on the market. Buyers are getting buyer fatigue, so buyers are starting to decrease. They're like, forget it, I'm going to rent. I'm done with this craziness. I'm going to wait for it to kind of level out before I start buying again or looking to buy. So you don't want to miss the market. You don't want to, you don't want to kick yourself in the butt, basically. You don't want to sit back and wait, and then you miss the market and you don't get what you're supposed to get. Because at some point, just like anything else, what goes up must come down or at least level out. And the market will level out. That will happen at some point. So nobody is psychic. Nobody can tell when it's going to level out, when it's going to happen. We can start to see trends in certain areas, but there's no way of knowing when it can happen. So it's always a good idea that if you've been on the fence, to have a conversation, figure out what your goals are. What do you want to sell for? What do you need your net proceeds to, to be? What is your backup plan? Are you going to sell and then buy? Are you wanting to upgrade from your current home or upsize because you need more space, or you realize you need more space? Are you working from home now? Do you need a backyard? Do you want a pool? Are these things that you've discovered in the last 12 to 18 months that you want now? And you have the equity in your current home to do so, but you're kind of holding out because you're scared. I get it. It's a crazy market, but interest rates are still really low. So you could, if you have a ton of equity in your house, you can potentially purchase more home. You can buy more home now at a lower interest rate than you could a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. So now with the market being on the highest end, you have more equity in your house and the interest rates are low, which means you can, you can double end it, Can it be a double-edged sword sometimes? Yeah. I mean, we don't know when the market's going to shift. Nobody does. But if you have the equity, you've been on the fence, you want to sell, but you just haven't pulled the trigger, now is your time. Now is your time to do it. Take the equity out of the house and go ahead and put it into your next home or your next investment or whatever your plans are, with that profit. It's a great time to sell, and it's a great time to take advantage of the market before it shifts. If you miss the market, you're going to be upset. We all know this. So, if you have questions, if you're just not sure what works for you, what's your goal, reach out to me. Always here for questions, no obligation. You can text me, 813-352-7280. I'll answer any questions that you have, get you some numbers, anything that can help you. I'm always here to help. So that's all I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you later, and I'm out.